Hey, it is your buddy, Peace and Harmony, with you here today. Much love going out to all the beautiful, empowered harmonizers. We are zooming in and focusing in a little bit more in depth in terms of understanding a key component, I feel, to healing after you have suffered perhaps a toxic relationship or string or series of toxic relationships, perhaps that are plagued with someone who is manipulative, self-absorbed, someone who is narcissistic or psychopathic, and you're feeling, a negative impact or effect from this relationship. It's causing you to think twice, 3 times, 10 times about how you approach relationships, or that you really want to fix something moving forward. And I'll have you know that one important key concept to healing and wholeness is understanding that you have a role that is more important in your life than that of the narcissist or psychopathic individual. You are more important to the bottom line and equation towards your healing. Meaning, despite what you have been through, you are the one who is championed with setting the record straight and moving into a state of peace and really a foundation of stability, security, and safety, despite what you have been through. And that will involve the erection and enforcement of boundaries to protect yourself, as well as standards, meaning, a level or a standard by which you want to hold others accountable to in the way that they relate to you. In other words, having a zero tolerance zone and knowing what that is, and knowing why you have that standard and why it will be okay for you to enforce it. Despite what has happened to you, the things that have been said, the things that have been, that have done, the, amount of time that's passed, you are, number one, responsible and accountable for really setting your happiness straight moving forward. So that makes you more of an influencer and more powerful than the narcissist or the psychopath. You have to be the one to stand up for yourself and say what's what. You are the one who is championed and heralded with being the one to uphold and enforce this. Despite what has occurred, you can't really change the past, but you can definitely protect yourself moving forward. So it's important to be rigorously honest with the level of power that you must possess for yourself moving forward, and being accountable for your not only your emotional states, but your relationships, where they go. Of course, there's always going to be things beyond one's control, but really, at the bottom line, you are to be more powerful, meaning despite what has happened, you are the one who's going to determine your level of happiness, how you respond instead of react, how you put things in their place from the past, and whether you want to let it be or whether you want it to be like a Pandora's box, a never-ending just sort of can of worms that continue to infiltrate and negatively impact your state. So this really means, as a positive message, that you have more influence and really the responsibility and accountability to yourself above and beyond anyone who has been toxic to you. Meaning, you will champion, you will herald their effect upon you in terms of processing what has gone down, why you're upset, understanding what legitimate, anger is, and then keeping it in its place so it doesn't sort of, contaminate or taint, a lot of your time, your days, your other relationships. It's important to really reach sort of a tipping point where you feel that you've understood enough, or at least enough for right now, to let it be, and stop trying to give power and influence over to a negative individual. It's your buddy, Peace and Harmony, with you here today, and I hope that these videos do help. Please share and please subscribe for more great tools, videos, discussion, and support. Have a beautiful day.